Hi guys, in this episode of Ray Decay, I'm gonna be reacting to Omega X's new comeback, Play Dumb. And I gotta say, I'm not too excited about this song, mainly because my gut instinct is telling me that I'm not gonna like this song based on the thumbnail and the name, because I feel like it seems like it's gonna be kind of like a summer-like playful song. And I don't think I'm gonna like that, especially coming from them, because so far their music has been pretty good. Some better, some less good. But I've enjoyed all their songs so far, and I've listened to all of them quite a lot. But yeah, I don't know what to expect from this one, I guess. I'm worried that I'm not gonna like it, but there's only one way to find out whether I will or won't. So without further ado, let's get into Omega X's Play Dumb in 3, 2, 1.
Play dumb dumb. Hey.
Sadly, I was correct.
Play dumb diggy dumb. 말해주고 싶어 널 기다렸다고.
I mean, I still might like it, but this is too Gravity-like for my taste. I've said many times before that as a multi-fandom stan, I prefer my groups to stick to one concept instead of doing many different ones. Because if I want a certain type of concept, I'll just go to this other group that specializes in it, you know? And this straight up feels like a Gravity song. Maybe even better than a Gravity song though. Honestly, the song is not so bad. I'd rather have something more cohesive like this than two good songs shoved into one, which makes them both bad. But this is definitely a departure from their typical music. And I'm not a fan of that. The rapping parts of this song are definitely my favorite part though. They're pretty good. In general, I feel like the concept of the music video is what is kind of bothering me about this song, less so the song itself. Cause sure, it's playful and happy and whatever, but did they have to go for like a cutesy music video as well? Because like there's definitely parts of the song that genuinely are pretty good and I like them, but the music video is kind of dragging them down for me. And I'm gonna point out the parts in which I really like on the second listen. It actually reminds me a little bit of 17 as well. I think the parts of this song that I like a lot actually sound like 17. Also, this song reminds me a little bit of one song from one of the Disney Channel movies from like the early 2000s, like from Camp Rock. It reminds me of that that one song from it that goes, let's start the party. Come on, living up, yeah. It has a little bit of that twang to it, you know. Okay, we're still not getting into it until I say my thoughts about this, but yeah, I'm not sure where I stand ultimately on this song. I kind of like it, I guess. I appreciate that it feels more cohesive than the last song I checked out in today's recording session, which was Tan's Louder. But at the same time, it's just too much of a departure from Omega X's sound, which is something that bothers me because, like I said, I prefer my groups to stick with their concept more or less. I'm okay with experimentation, but not to the point where you don't sound like yourself anymore, you know? So, to me, this sounds too much like Gravity, and like I said, also to 17 a little bit. Because, like, if I want a Gravity song, I'll go and listen to Gravity. Or if I want a 17 song, I'll go and listen to 17. Until those groups stop existing, there's no reason for another group to lean into their sound, you know? But at the same time, it is kind of enjoyable. Like, it's not the worst thing ever. It definitely still works as a song. It's enjoyable, but yeah, it's just the thing that bothers me about it is that it's just too much of a departure from Omega X's typical music. And I guess also the fact that it's like so fucking cutesy, because I'm not really a fan of that. It doesn't ruin the song for me, but it definitely doesn't help in my enjoyment. And I'd rather not have it be so cutesy. But yeah, I don't know. We still have one more listen to go through before I say my final thoughts. So without further ado, let's get into Play Dumb one more time in 3, 2, 1.
Play dumb dumb. Hey. Dumb dumb. Play dumb diggy dumb. 말해주고 싶어 널 기다렸다고. 이번엔 내가 먼저 말을 걸어볼까. 두근거리는 맘 두려움과 설렘새. 뭔가 잃어버린 것만 같길래. 누가 좀 알려주라. 갑자기 쿵 하고 떨어져. 너는 대체 누구야. 생각하다 붕 머리가 터질 것 같은데.
This guy's rapping is really good, man. He also reminds me a lot of Lino from Stray Kids, so that definitely makes me like him a lot. I think he might be my bias. Like, some of the more quiet parts of this song, like this one, are really good. The chorus is a little cringy though. Definitely it's not one of the strongest parts of the song for me. It's one of the weaker ones. Here the pre-chorus for this part of the song was also pretty good. This part here where he goes "Kanaguya" is also really good. Like, there's these aspects of this song that I really like, but yeah, I don't know.
미치게 가는 거야. Play dumb, diggy, dumb, dumb. Hey, 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 hey. Play dumb, diggy, dumb, dumb. Hey, hey, hey. 집에 갈 시간이야. Dumb, dumb. Hey, hey.
Honestly, as long as their next comeback is more similar to what they did before this and what I like from them, I honestly don't mind this song. I just hope that this is not like a permanent change, you know? Because like, it also feels like very refreshing, even as somebody who thinks that groups should stick to their concept as much as they can, while still experimenting, obviously. I still occasionally like for a group to try something a little different because it makes me appreciate what they do that much more, you know? Because there's always the worry that they might stop doing the kind of music that I enjoy, the groups that I love. So whenever they do actually do something a little bit different, it kind of amplifies that fear. So that makes me appreciate the kind of music that they do that much more. So I don't mind groups occasionally switching it up a little bit like this, but I do hope that the next song that they release is gonna be something that I will like more. Because so far, this one is okay. Like, I enjoy it. It's catchy enough. I like it. I'll probably listen to it a little bit. Not too much, though, because it is a little bit on the cringe side for me. But, yeah, it's a fine song. It's an enjoyable song. And at least it's not a mess. But, yeah. At the same time, it's not really too impactful or mind-blowing, so it's gonna be a little bit of a lower rating compared to Tan's Louder, which was the last song I reacted to. And for this one, I'm gonna go with an 8.2 out of 10. Because that's just what it feels like the song deserves. Like, it's good, I like it, but it is fairly inoffensive and kind of uninteresting due to that, you know? Because, like, as much... I know that I said in the last video, if you guys watched it, that I don't like the current trend in K-pop with every song having to be experimental. But at the same time, I don't like the songs being very inoffensive and generic as well. I kind of like that golden middle ground, I guess. And I feel like this one didn't really hit it. It's close, but what they were doing before was closer, I feel like. Or pretty much on that line. So yeah, what did you guys think about this song? Comment those down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 3 patrons on Patreon. Deadpool, August Dice, and Little Uzi. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me, you have continued to support me such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do. That being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman. I'm not quite sure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people, but that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really accept the fact that I'm trans if they found out, there is not really a feasible or easy way for me to transition here with minimal repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything, so if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's fine, don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me out get out of this situation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!